Like, of course you don't want someone doing that. No matter how funny that would be. Could you imagine your account getting hacked and someone just did that to you? Just like an AI voice over and over. Oh. Oh my god. That one's diabolical. Oh gosh. Okay. How many names am I gonna mispronounce? Alright. Yeah, that's good. ERS. Eve. Yeah, that's what I did as well. So we got ERS, Eve, IMAD, or I'm gonna say IMAD, Mouth, Razor, Charwar, Nat, Lamal, Sif, Harold. I think it's either Sif or I don't even know the pronunciation of that. We got Davey, the guy from GTA 5. Dave. Davey. Maybe lock them doors and turn the lights down low.
Right, everybody, welcome along. And of course, tonight out here for ERS. I thought I was doing tier 1, but today we are here, a bit of a surprise one on tier 2. And it is the season finale, and what better place than to do it out here in Abu Dhabi, one of my favourite tracks, and of course, brilliant for the last round. Here tonight live on the ERS YouTube, like we always are. We've switched from Twitch to YouTube, if you didn't already know that, onto the YouTube now, of course, because all the videos will be saved on there forever. But today is set to be a good one, 13 drivers, and for the first time in a very long while, I've got Mr. Garrison joining me. How are you, mate?
Doing absolutely amazing, and I'd just like to point out, Maup, the Williams car, has just been disqualified, crashed in the pit lane. So
wow, in the
what
pit
a great
lane.
start.
That's not great, is it?
To quality here. Yeah, no, I have absolutely not. But once again, I'll try to learn everyone's names as quick as I can. Hopefully, pick up on everybody, and hopefully have a great time here. But you know, every race starts with quality, so let's get into it.
Absolutely. Anybody, of course, that's watching the stream, I do apologise if some points in the night the stream keeps doing what you've just saw just there. It should be all good, and let's get straight into it in the chat. Somebody saying great start to quali. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, okay, my Alexa's talking to me. Hang on a minute. Let me just turn that off. Hang on. Oh my god, the internet's awful. Right, okay. Alexa's gone, and we can get on with it. 14.5 minutes then, here in qualifying. And of course, I can see in the chat, we've got Critical Presence saying good luck to everybody. Yes. We've got a lot of people from the last night's races. EIB then, and then IMAD with a 1 minute 23.503. That man in the Sauber is the fastest man out here today in ERS. To be fair, I haven't had the chance to look. Oh my god, it's doing it again. I haven't had the chance to look. But I'm not too sure. Is there a championship on the line tonight? Everybody let me know. I haven't really been able to look. I've been a bit busy, but I'm going to check myself in a moment. But if anybody knows, is there a championship on the line maybe that we can maybe have a look for? We'll see. But 13 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock, and drivers are starting to put their times on the board.
Yeah, I'm at with that great first lap, 1:23.505, a second clear of Ebe 77 in Red Bull's lock out the second and third spots. But you know, 13 minutes and 33 seconds to go. There's all time to gain as Ed Veer in the Williams car just a 10th down from that kick Sauber.
Yeah, as in the chat it says there's championship between Razor and IMAD, and Razor, the speaker, the devil, towards the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah,
then.
I was just about to say.
Lovely stuff. The McLaren is fastest. So, looking at that, I don't know if the constructors is sorted. I'm going to go down now on the thing and have a look at, what's this? Tier 2, isn't it? So, Tier 2, we have got standings, Tier 2. Let's have a look. What have we got then? We've got, yeah, IMAD and Razor. Of course, IMAD is the man ahead then at this moment in time on points. So, IMAD's 169 and Razor is 162. There's a 7-point difference. So, very, very close then going into the final round. This is going to get very exciting in terms of that. And as I thought, yeah, the Sauber and the McLaren, the two teams are going at it for the constructors. There's 9 points between them two constructors. So both championships are able to are up for grabs here today, which is going to be quite good. And for me and Garrison, we had a championship race last race, didn't we, Garrison? Last night, and back to back. It's quite nice. Fun.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just watching championship fights between two very skillful, obviously, is game of the game. It's for and that's kind of the pinnacle of it. But Razor, you said IMAD's on the top.
Yeah, it's IMAD from Razor, yeah, with 7 points, yeah.
So, I need to score IMAD by 8 points, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Which is the difference between fastest lap and second place. So it's very close.
It is. It is very close indeed. And I think it does make it more exciting, doesn't it? With a small gap, we're going to get a good race. With still 11 minutes of qualifying. Yeah, absolutely. Who's that? I think
21.
Racer in P13 then out of this race qualifying session, sorry, at this moment in time. But to anybody in the chat, welcome in. Hope you're all having a good day, and thank you for joining us again, especially for the guys that have come all the way from the JC Comms and joined us on this channel today. It's brilliant to see you, and thank you for watching. But 10 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. It's Razor up there at the moment, and he's second in the championship. He's setting himself up in a better position then to, of course, go ahead and possibly win that championship today. And let's have a look at the team, shall we? We've got the Kick Sauber team that are currently leading the championship, but today they are on the back foot, really, because they have only got one driver as opposed to the McLarens that are only 9 points behind, and both of them are here today of Razor and ERS Racing League, which is Geordie. So pretty nice indeed, and definitely all to play for.
On the lap. If you want to hop on board.
Yep, definitely. Thank you very much for that, because the Sauber, of course, is the championship leader. And what can he do on this lap around here in Abu Dhabi? He's got everything riding on his shoulders today. A lot of pressure, but how well can he handle that pressure? He's up by 0.07 of a second then in the first sector. And AIE 7. I don't know how I'm going to say that, because AIE. Oh, it's reconnected. It's in AIE though. In the I maybe, I don't know. I won't be able to say I though.
I'm just gonna.
You can say
I'll
I.
just
You can say I. But
I'll just say I.
for me, I'll say I wrong. I'll say it weird. I'm just gonna say
now.
AI.
IMAD, IMAD has an even bigger mountain to climb now. He needs 4/10 in it. He's got 2 of them. He's got half in the bag now, but he's trying to just steal it all, pretty much. Get those last 2/10 in the final sector. Carrying speed 170 to the braking zone. Really complex section here. Make sure not to go too wide on that double left, then to a flat out right, and then once again a very fast right-hander to the run to the line. Very short. What's it going to be for IMAD here? Forward, and he's just behind.
Absolutely.
Less than 1/10 of a second.
Oh, it's reconnecting again. I do apologise. IMAD though, yeah, with a lovely time. But it is second position for him at the moment. It is AIE in the Mercedes, sorry, currently on provisional pole here today. And you know what? Speaking of that man right there, in the standings, he is. To be fair, I've got no idea, because I don't know. His name isn't in the standings, so he must have a different name on the standings. So I don't know what that is. But he's in the Mercedes, which means could be either called Deadpool or... Oh, I don't know. There's only one Mercedes on the standings, and he's called Cool Deadpool, so it might be him. Not too sure. But he has gone fastest today, or he may be new, because I don't think I've ever seen him before. So that man right there on provisional pole. Then it's IMAD, of course, second. Razor in third, and them two are the ones that it's really focused on today, because they have got the chance of becoming world champions at the end of this race, which is always nice to see. 7 minutes to go of this session. And then, of course, the Grand Prix coming up just after that. I don't remember which one it is, that one. On the screen then, today's format, of course, it's a very basic one, of course, with the qualifying and then just the Grand Prix after that. No sprint races. We haven't had a sprint race here for quite a while, but yes, quite a basic one today. Just qualifying, then the Grand Prix, as IMAD is into the pit lane and Razor is out there on a lap, and in the first sector is up by a 10th. 10th in the first sector. Now, can he improve into the second one, which is coming up just up soon? And this man is going to push as hard as he can with 7 minutes to go here in qualifying. He's got the chance of winning the championship. He's second, and he's behind by 7 points. He's going to have to give it everything then to finish ahead and outscore him by about 8 points then in this Grand Prix to win out here in Abu Dhabi. Can he do it then? He's nearly 2/10 up on time on this flying lap around here in Abu Dhabi. Is it possible for the McLaren as he pushes it? He pushes his car and himself to the limits through the final few corners. As you can see, well, you can't see him, but on the track map, you can see the other McLaren, his teammate of Geordie, in P11. Geordie crosses the line, and he will put himself still P11, doesn't improve. Now, Razor is looking like he will improve round the final corner and towards the line. Razor to second place, and he overtakes his championship rival.
Half a 10th. Jeez. Ooh. Basically nothing in it in that top three. Less than a 10 separate them. This is not.
Let's have a look. The Ferrari of Harold 89, and he makes his way then. Oh, never mind. That man's invalidated his lap around here.
You just cursed him now. You cursed him.
Yeah. Oh, internet is absolutely awful tonight. I do apologise, everybody. You know, but you know what, Garrison? It's actually really weird commentating with you at Abu Dhabi, isn't it? Because I think we've always missed it together at Abu Dhabi. We always like end up missing the last race.
I can't remember the time. It has to have been like a year or two.
Yeah, it's been a while. But
Season 2 ZRL.
Yeah.
Season 3.
We got to.
And that's like yeah, like 2 years ago.
Didn't we get to 9 seasons in ZRL? And then
We got I think 9. Yeah.
incredible, honestly. But
Absolute chads.
honestly, 5 minutes then left of this session. Everybody in the chat, let me know if you're still there. Let me know if you're still awake. You can call me Ali. Love that, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Ali, thank you very much.
I'm glad you get enjoyment.
I knew I didn't make much sense. AI, but it doesn't sound good. So Ali, all right. Thank you very much. Make sure to keep that in mind. We might see a couple more laps, maybe one more final push for pole position here. Statistically, however, you in that second place, you'll have that good run. But I believe in real life, isn't it the pole sitter in Abu Dhabi always has gone on to win for like the last 6 years or something?
Yeah. So of course this is virtual, but maybe it can cross over and be the same.
Early doors.
Here he is on the out lap. There's nobody on a flying lap at the moment. Everybody that is out is on their out lap. So in a few moments' time, we will see some laps coming in sooner than later with the. I'm not sure who that is going around the loop at the bottom. That is.
It looks like
EIB.
EIB. EIB. That makes more sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
EIB. Takes the front row. Could be all the difference. Absolutely. Feels. Based on how it's going, tenths are the difference.
They are at the moment.
So we don't definitely see.
Oh my god, the internet is
All right,
absolutely
Jack,
shocking.
who's your prediction? Who's gonna take pole? Who's gonna take pole?
My prediction will be. Let's go with. I'm gonna say Imad. He's leading the championship. He's got it in him. Let's see.
I'm gonna go with Razor in the McLaren. He's definitely gonna pull it out of the bag and have an absolutely mega lap here. I can just feel it. Oh, it's time for Imad in his final qualifying session of the season and final flying lap around this track. 2 minutes 30 seconds on the clock, and that time will be ticking down and down and down. But I think he's a 10th down after the first sector.
Yeah. And we're on about Imad, aren't we? I think.
Yes.
Yeah, this man then. Down the back straight and towards the left hand at the end of the second set. Will be coming at the end of the next straight coming up through the chicane. And we have Ali then in the Mercedes on provisional pole from Razor, who is second in the World Championship standings and all to play for today. He's on his out lap as Imad is the leader of the championship and is up on time. He's fastest in the middle sector.
Purple. Oh boy. Oh boy. This has to be like the longest second sector in the calendar, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's massive. And Imad then through the
You know what
final few.
else
Oh, good old
is-
Garrison. Oh, he's invalidated. He's invalidated
Oh,
in this race. And
time. The game over for IMAD.
yeah, I'm not too sure how long we've got. Oh, we've got a minute 15. I can see it now. Yeah, minute 15 seconds.
That is it for IMAD. So his best possible position is third on the grid, but Razor looking for pole position. So is Ali, and Razor's half that 10th up. He's got the time found in the first sector. I believe on his last lap, I forgot to mention it. Friday, going down into the braking zone here. If he can nail that, that might just be the time that he needs as well to increase that gap, because Ali is going to be on a flyer very shortly as well, with 40 seconds left to go in this session.
Yeah, absolutely. I think after this session as well, I'm going to quickly go and see
that chicane.
if I can sort the internet. But yeah, there's what about, are we on about the Alpine? Who are we talking about? I wasn't even thinking that.
Claire is he's up by a 10.5 at the moment. He's looking for an absolute studded pole position here, but Ali a 10th up as well.
Ooh.
So this is definitely going to be coming down here for qualifying. Who's it going to be? Razor? Is it going to be Ali or Razor? Razor coming through the final corner. And it's going to be
Ooh.
provisional pole by a 1/100th of a second.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
100th of a second.
Yeah. Wow. Razor.
Ali though looking for an improvement. This is tight margins here. Can Ali improvement nearly 3/10 for Ali?
This man.
In the second sector.
Yeah, this man is definitely looking for pole position there.
Channeling inner Lewis Hamilton here. This could be a 22. We could be looking at our first sub 23 of the evening, and our only sub 23 of the evening, I would imagine.
Here we go.
It's going to be close.
Around the
Flag
final
has been
corner.
waved for some final corner. Oh boy, it's going to be close. Ali, pole position in Abu Dhabi, a 122.874. What a lap. Take a bow, Ali, there. I believe final cars will be crossing the line. Harold moves up to P6 at the end of that one. And that is going to be your qualifying, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely, it is.
Very
that is
good
qualifying. And I'm going to quickly go on to the stream starting soon screen a bit earlier than normal. So I can stream starting soon. Grand Prix starting soon so I can see if I can sort this. But thanks for joining us for qualifying, and we'll be back for the Grand Prix in a moment.
Lights are going, lights are going, lights are going, lights are going, lights are going.
Formation lap, everybody.
Formation lap, formation lap.
Right then.
You saved, my boy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back, of course, to ERS. Oh, and it's done it straight away again as soon as I've tried to sort it. Brilliant. Unfortunately, you get to put up with it tonight. I'm very sorry. I mean, if it was me, I'd just go onto my Xbox and stream through the Xbox. But of course, I'm streaming through ERS Twitch today, so I can't really do that. YouTube, sorry. So we'll do what we can with what we've got. And of course, here for the formation lap, it is pretty light out here at the moment. Here on the formation lap in Abu Dhabi, it is Ali who will lead us away from Razor, from Imad then, and then it is Edvir, Lowell, Harold, Nat Northern, EIB, SFKE, Charwar, Geordie, Boss, and Racer that we have joining us today. 13 drivers for the championship finale here today, the season finale, and it's all to play for between McLaren and the Sauber, Razor and Imad. Who will take it here today? The McLaren, the constructors, with a better I can't get the word for it. A better chance of taking that championship today. Of course, the two McLarens are here. There's only one Sauber here today, so they will be on the back foot. But Imad is the man ahead in the championship, so we'll see whereabouts it finishes. 7 points between the drivers, 9 points between the constructors. It's all to play for as they make their way around the final couple corners, and will line up on the grid in a few moments. I swear to God, though, if my screen pauses when the race is about to start, I might as well just die. But you know what? We'll see what's going to happen as we head round the final corner.
Well, they're coming around the final corner.
Here we go.
You'll be fine.
You'll be right.
Don't worry.
Fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, me.
And fingers crossed for a good Grand Prix as well, because
I think
the final round.
championship implications here.
Oh. Right, everybody. On the grid here today, then.
Right.
It's the season finale here in ERS across all tiers. But here, especially for Tier 2, it is Ali to lead us away. 5 lights. And in Abu Dhabi, it's lights out and away we go. Ali then with a bit of wheel spin down into turn 1 and down the inside. He's going to try and send it Razor. The guy in second place in the championship standings is now leading the Grand Prix. Imad trying to make his move up as well. And on the right-hand side of him, Edvir is trying to make his way through side by side down into the next few corners as the Sauber gets a bit of contact there. Very nearly goes off and gets overtaken by the Williams and also the Alpine down the inside. Where has he come from? Lowell then now into P3 as Razor, the driver, second in the standings, and the man that is going to try and fight for this championship is in the lead of this race. Here we go though. Ali nearly hitting the wall looking for that move, but he can't get through. And what a start. Woo! Look at that down the inside.
Just absolutely amazing start. Big. Oh my goodness. I can't even speak. I don't got time to collect myself. Just so much action. This track now delivers some absolutely amazing racing here. Red Bull is going to be going side by side. But this is just absolutely amazing. But yeah, what a start from Razor up into the lead here. And that is definitely something that he needs, because I believe as it stands, he would become world champion.
Yeah, he would at the moment. I think so, actually. Maybe, I don't know. Edvir going off the track very much there.
Outscore.
Oh, look at this! Look at this in the back. Who's come round? It's Edvir. That was contact with
he's got put into the wall by Imad.
Yeah, and he's down in P8.
Big contact.
Oh, at the moment, Razor will take his championship. I think so.
Big stinkers. Big stinkers off the jump there. Imad. Razor has just, I would robbed. He's just absolutely robbed this one away so far in this race. But in miracles do happen. So I'm not going to count Imad out of this one just yet.
I mean, I haven't really counted it, but I think it's looking like at this moment in time, McLaren would probably go ahead and win the championship.
Yes.
Because there's a 9-point gap. Razor's up there leading at the moment. And also...
Oh, not anymore.
Oh, what's happened? Oh, yeah, it's Ali. I wasn't even watching at the front. These guys having a scrap at the moment. It's the Mercedes now in the lead of this Grand Prix and trying to ruin the hopes and dreams of Razor in this Grand Prix. Lowell as well, trying to make his way through the Alpine. Here we go.
I don't know where he's come from.
behind as well. The two Red Bulls having a scrap.
Oh, Razor
back up in
big
front.
wide.
Razor very wide there, and that was not good for his race. Now it is Ali from Lowell, then Razor in P3. Both of the championship contenders are not having a good race so far. They're really not.
Yeah, it's just an incident on the race there. It looks like for Razor just went very wide. And that definitely cost him. And a lot of cars are being back up to this front pack due to the battling, including Ebe, Nat Northern, and so it's going to be a big fight, I think, for this whole grid pretty much. I mean, everyone's pretty much within a second of each other, all the way down to P11. So it's a very good race car laps in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Could see a change for the.
There we go. The Alpine of Lowell then. On the backside of Ali, can he make that move? We've seen quite a lot of moves at the front, but we haven't seen this man through yet. And this time around, he might just be able to do it down the inside. Is he brave enough on the Mercedes? Yes, he is. And down the inside on the Mercedes, the bravery is paid off. And Lowell is now your race leader here in Abu Dhabi. That was unexpected. Where has he come from? Razor and Imad are not in good positions. They're both out of position here today. I think Imad's making his way back up as nearly Ali was going to make his way back through there, but Lowell managed to hold it then through the final few corners, through the final sector here in Abu Dhabi. What can Ali do? Can he try and fight back for this race lead?
It is so he definitely has the pace. They showed it in quality. They showed pretty much their teeth early on. Showing the kind of pace that they have on over one lap on the softs, but they're onto the hards now, completely different compound and racing style needed for those tires, and it's definitely showing. But Imad on the back of Nat Northern, it could make that move into the top 5, which I believe would make it a tough swing for Imad to still clinch that championship. That'd
Right.
be 10, and that'd be a 5. Yes, so he would buy like 2 points, I think.
Yeah. Who would win at the moment? Razor.
3. Yeah, he'd win. Currently, as it stands, yes.
Oh, lovely.
I believe at 1 point.
Down into the left-hander, by the way.
They
Ali is
tie
through.
right now. I believe they tie.
Do
if
they?
it finished like this, they tie. Will be yes, because I'm at 6, which is 8 points, and then Razor, which is third, which is 15. The difference between us is 7, and the gap is 7. So yeah, they would actually.
Yeah, good point. And then doesn't it go down to who's had the most wins?
Wins. Yeah. What's crazy is if they have the same amount of wins, and they have the same amount of like second, thirds, it could be whoever finished 4th more.
Yeah.
Which is like crazy. It can go down that low. But this is an absolutely amazing 3-way battle for the lead here. 77 Ebe has dropped down a little bit from that pack. Imad nearly breaking a second to Nat Northern already, and within the span of a lap. They're on an absolute charge on the medium tires.
Yeah.
Only 2 cars on the alley. Ed Veer had to pit early. Looking for the move into turn 5. Thought about it.
Oh my
I think
god.
he's just gonna bide his time. Nat
This.
at the moment, dropping down positions after positions. Count back on race wins. Currently, no. So now, Imad would win it, which is absolutely unbelievable.
That's mental.
So we're gonna have to be doing math this whole race. I tell you now.
Yeah. But here we go. We have got Racer in the Williams, looking racy on the backside of Harold as my game completely pauses. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sorry. There's Racer. Can he try and make his way through past Harold? Everybody's so pretty close at the moment. And on lap 5 out of 29, we'll be going on to the
around the
6th.
outside. Ali going for an audacious move, but he just couldn't pull it off. That would have been sensational if he could get that done. Oh, Lawal having issues. Side to take the race lead once again. This is an absolutely amazing race. Uh-oh, I think someone's had some issues. It's a McLaren.
Oh, it is. Geordie at the back. in the McLaren.
Oof.
Down in 11 now, going around, unfortunately. But I mean, you know, earlier on with that move that I think it was, it caused, where is it? It was Imad that went around and got a drop back. I mean, that could have been a lot worse than it was. But it really has threw people out of position here today, as Ali is ahead then from Lowell then, and then Razor as we head down. And Razor is trying to gain. Lowell's got the DRS as well.
Decent enough, yeah.
Can he make it
He
through?
has enough gap where he can hold it. Oh, bit of rear locking though. Heading down through this next sector of corners, DRS will go to Lawal and Razor, of course. It's close between these two, but Razor slightly behind by about 8/10 back. Lawal. These two cars might pull away at the front. As I say that, Lawal with a big snap of oversteer and again a big snap, which keeps Razor in that DRS protection point. So this race is just kind of the gift that keeps on giving here, Jack. Close to Christmas time.
Yeah. And speaking of Christmas, I would be playing my Christmas music at the start of the streams,
yes.
But unfortunately, I've not been able to hear any ARS because they don't like music that can be copyrighted. But of course, I don't on my streams. I'm not really too fussed to fair, I'll be right. So I just play me Christmas music. So
Lawal just nearly died.
Ooh. Very nearly. Razor though is in second place, isn't he? And
so now I believe that makes a swing for Razor to win it by point.
Yeah, I think Razor will take it at the moment. But Imad, if he maybe can make up a few more positions, he'll be able to definitely seal that championship here today. Razor's got to do his absolute best to race as hard as he can. Imad then is P5. He's got 2.62 EIB ahead of him. Can he maybe catch up towards him? He's got Harold on his backside, which is going to make it hard for him. And of course, it is the Ferrari that is pushing as hard as he can on the backside. There's 4/10 between them. Maybe something's going to happen here. But we'll just have to see if we get any moves between these guys in the upcoming laps. It's lap 7 out of 29. Still a long while to go in this race, and it is all to play for the championship.
I mean, it's absolute amazing action so far. Razor has just put himself back into DRS. So this is absolutely amazing stuff. So in this race, well, we got 21 laps to go.
Right.
Great.
Yep. Lap 8 out of 29, of course. Ali is ahead. It's starting to get a little bit darker out here today in Abu Dhabi. During the Grand Prix now, which is quite nice to see. Razor in second place, and he's got to do everything he can to gain up towards Ali. At the moment, I think, yeah, like we said, he probably is going to take the championship, but it won't be by a lot. He won't have a lot of margin there, and he needs to drive the wheels of this car then to gain up towards Ali, like he is doing. But can he make a move? That is a completely different thing. As down below, Harold getting overtaken by Racer into P6. Harold now down into P7.
Yeah, no, I mean, Imad's getting big pressure by Racer and Harold in the back. It's going to be tough. Hold them back. Meanwhile, your championship rival, who's on a charge for the win by 1 point, is chasing after the win here.
Right we go. My mic's not working for a second. Yeah, now on lap 8 out of 29. We're going on to 9 now. Ooh, drifting it there. Harold then through the corner. And the Williams as well up ahead. But it's lap 9 now. There's 20 more to go around here in Abu Dhabi. And Ali will be your man ahead. Behind in the pit lane goes Lowell then. Which is quite interesting indeed. Razor now second. Imad's fourth. And now Imad will become the world champion, I believe, in these positions.
We'll see. Hang on. So that's...
Possibly.
I'll do math. So 18, 12. Yes, he wins the championship by a point. So now it's a swing to Imad. This is going to be a very, very close finish to this race. I can already tell you now.
100%. And it involves a lot of quick maths before the end of it. But hopefully,
Yeah, no, I'm having to do some quick
hopefully it's
mental
all right.
maths here.
Oh, in the chat, we've got Michael
Yes.
Helheim here to support. Good to see you, mate. We've got Oakley as well saying he's back. Hello, everybody. Good to see you all here today. I do apologise.
Come on, boys.
We've got a bit of an audience, and my stream and my internet isn't really playing up to the way it needs to be. But unfortunately, it's the way it goes sometimes, I guess. And hopefully, you guys are able to put up with it. See, sometimes it's all right, and then it goes bad. But you know, of course, it has to happen on a championship race. But you know, it's all right. As Racer trying to gain
the activities.
on the Ferrari, but of course, like I mentioned, lap 9 out of 29. We're going on to 10 now, and only 19 laps to go. I say only, still a long little while. Time for things to change up involving the championship, a lot of time. And so far, we've seen it switch between both drivers so many times already. And also,
Yeah,
we've got to remember the constructors as well, haven't we?
Crazy.
Constructors is there to win as well.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, it's a tough battle for IMAD to face this one alone. It's like one night facing a two-headed dragon, except one of the heads is a bit derpy in P10.
Yeah.
But Razor, in position, if he goes for this move, he does not. But is third or second and first. Apologies. But Razor has a bit of a poor exit there. But his tires are going to start falling off, and Ali will get that advantage on those 9-lap-old hard tires.
Absolutely. As I think I can see down one of the back straights, there's a move going on. Yes, it is. Racer around the outside of Harold. Can he do it? I don't know. He'll have to come back later because it's reconnecting. And I think he made the move. Yes, he did around the outside. Lewis Hamilton around the outside. What a beautiful move.
Yes.
And P4 for Racer in this race. IMAD's P3. Razor's second. 100% the championship's going to IMAD at the moment as it stands. So let's see which way it will swing, and you know what? I honestly don't care who wins. Let's just hopefully have a good rest of the race.
IMAD in the box.
Yeah, IMAD in the box, of course, and he will go on to the hard compound tyres from what he's on at the moment.
Yep. So just simple one stop here tonight. Could some of the hard runners maybe a soft run? Probably not, but you know, you can hope and dream. Haas into the box, LT boss, haven't seen too much of him, but he's into the box for hards as well. You would imagine Razor would respond here in the box, possibly. Yeah. That's what you would imagine. He's got the DRS though. He's getting towed along. He's got about a 11.5 second gap to Racer behind. He's got about half of a gap. So, I mean, hey. They're on the same kind of tires, so we'll have to watch lap times between the wall. I'm at compared to Razor and Ali.
Oh, Razor's gone round. Race into the barrier. What a crash. And at the front, it's complete. That wing has gone. Lap 11 of 29, the first major crash we've had. And safety car is not out. The Williams throws his car around. Full wing is gone.
I wanted a safety car.
Yeah, I wanted a safety car as well, to be fair.
Razor in the box.
What can Razor do?
Question is, he come out in front of this gaggle of cars here.
Let's see where he ends up then.
To be a good stop.
His car's heading down the
He should
straight.
be ahead of all of them. Yeah, he should. If my math is correct that I've done, he should be ahead of everyone.
I think he'll be right.
He's gonna be close with Char.
Just about.
On the. Yeah, he does. He gets everyone.
He's done.
And he's got a second gap, so they've broken DRS as well. So that's big for Razor's race here. In absolute no man's land at the moment. In that P6 position.
Lowell and Charwell then, P4 and P5. These guys having a scrap at the back, and Lowell is ahead. It's Ali from Harold from Razor. Your at the moment provisional podium.
Around. Oh, he saves it.
Who was that?
So it looks like IMAD might inherit a position here from the RB. He's in the slipstream.
Oh, down the inside. I'm at through.
He just lets him by.
I don't
Fair
think.
enough.
I don't think Charles was too interested in battling him today.
Stan wins by 2 points. Just want to keep everyone updated on the championship battle as we almost clear halfway through this Grand Prix. And it's actually flown by, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it has. It really has.
Hasn't been the best of races so far, but I'm sure it'll kick off towards the back half as Lawal gets the fastest lap on the hards. As, yeah, Char heads into the box for RB. And you would imagine that Harold would be thinking about the pit stop soon, wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll see how well that works out. Of course, Charwar, I can't even see now. This is absolutely doing my head in. Right, okay. Who's that coming out of the pit lane? It's Charwar, isn't it? In the pit lane and on his way out under the tunnel now. And we'll see. Oh, and he's spinning it round in the tunnel there. But he brings himself out and he will be ahead of the second, 12th plate, sorry. And P11 is Charwar. But lap 13 of 29 then, everybody. And it's Ali, the man ahead from Harold, from Razor, from Larwell. Then I'm at
the podium.
Here we go. Can he go around the outside? What a move if he can pull it off. He's already ahead very nearly around the outside into that corner. Can he hold it out? It's looking like he will. He'll have the inside line for the next one. And he is through. What a move from Larwell then into third place and putting Razor in his place in P4. And
a half here from these two drivers.
I'm going to say interesting stuff. Razor and IMAD, P4 and P5 at the moment. Yeah, I think as it stands, I mean, IMAD will take the championship at the moment, won't he? I think. He's got to.
Yeah, I mean, championship is, so third and fourth, so yeah, that still goes to IMAD there.
Absolutely, and go on.
4 points.
Yeah.
4 points he wins by.
We can see Razor getting close to Larwell here then, which means we should have a battle as the leader of the race gets a
Ali penalty.
Yeah, absolutely, that's big.
Oof.
And the gap between Larwell and Ali is
Razor
21.
is smiling under that helmet.
Here's Razor. Down the inside, and Razor is ahead. Second place is his. Now, IMAD's got to really pick up the pace. He's won this championship at the moment, but I'm pretty sure he'd like to be up there a bit more ahead, maybe be ahead of his championship rival and beat him on the track is what matters. But Larwell then goes through to second, overtaking Razor in this race. And Nat Northern and Harold as well seems to be having a scrap at the back of this grid in P6 and P7. And it is Nat Northern ahead, but Harold with a better exit in that Ferrari now. In the scooter here, going around the outside. Can he get ahead? Yes, he can. Sixth position is all Harold's there. The lone Ferrari in this race. And he is through to P6. The constructors standings, everybody, at the moment, I think we're looking like a... you know what? I don't actually know who's going to win the constructors. I know that the Sauber team is 9 points ahead though. That's
17. So 17 points for. So they're 9 points ahead. So they need to. Oh, my brain. That's 17. They're scoring 12. That's okay. So they would tie.
Really?
I think. I think so. So it would go to wins count back for constructors as well. Jeez.
Tiebreaker. I don't think I've ever experienced that in commentating, to be fair.
I've never heard a constructor's tie. I've heard of a driver's tie.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a constructor's tie. You never see that these days.
It's crazy.
Razor coming back at Lawal. The inside, slam, dunk, overtake. You would think Ali would pit.
Right then. Lap.
20-second gap.
Oh yeah, 20. That is a huge gap, isn't it? From first and second, it really is.
Yeah.
At the moment, but we'll have a look at pit stops. Of course, as you can see, Ali, the one man that has not pitted in this race. And speaking of that, we'll have a look at tyres at the moment when it lets me change it. Your tyres then on your screen. Everybody's on the hards. as AIB gets a 3-second penalty. But Ali then, on the 15-lap old hards, quite close with Edvir, to be fair. Edvir's with 13-lap old hards, and he's pitted in this race. But, of course, remember, he is the one that went round earlier on with a collision with Imad and picked up himself a lot of wing damage, as now he goes into the pit lane once again, speak of him, as Ali, of course, is the man ahead, but he has not pitted. 20 seconds the gap, and he's in a good position to make that pit stop when he feels like it, on lap 16 at the moment of 29, and in a few laps...
Racer's out.
Oh!
Retires in the pit lane.
Race is gone, leaving us with 12.
I got disappointed. I had my hopes up. I thought it was on track.
You thought we were getting a safety car, didn't you?
Yeah. that would have been amazing.
Yeah,
Out of the storybook, you know. Ali's in box. What's he gonna go for? I would imagine mediums.
Let's see. Ali then, in this race, P1, and in the pit lane, of course.
It is medium.
The mediums. Now, the gap was about 20 seconds. What will happen here as Larwall and Razor are making their way down the pit straight now? It's Razor behind
Quite
Larwall.
similar to Razor having that pit stop earlier on in this race. It's going to be tight out of the box. I think Lawal should have this.
He does. He's ahead.
I think, yeah, Ali will just be right on the back of this train here. So, back to a three-way fight here.
Yeah, absolutely. Ali is on the medium compact tyres now, isn't he, though? And Imad's 2.8 behind Ali. So, if Imad can gain, or if we get a safety car, even better. I mean, like you mentioned earlier, you hope for the race to ramp up in the latter stages. I think that is what's going to happen if we can get something like that, definitely.
Well, Razor's just gone to the lead.
Ooh.
So, he's trying to make it a formality whether Imad gets up to him. If Razor wins, no matter what, he is the world champion. That no matter the combination of stuff, Razor would win it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's nothing he can do. Because if Imad finishes second, it's 7 points. Which would... no, Razor has to... If he wins with fastest lap, by mistake,
okay. Ooh,
then there's no way he can do anything. Ali, with the better tires, just pulls his pants down in the last sector and goes right around the outside.
Yeah.
And it's back on, just like that. One move changes the championship.
Ali back ahead in this Grand Prix. He is ahead, lap 18 of 29. We have 11 more to go before the end of this Grand Prix. A little while, but we are over halfway in this race. A little bit over halfway now. And Imad still, now he's 3.3 behind. This man isn't seeming to gain, is he? He's the leader of the championship, but not being able to show his true race pace today, unfortunately, in that 95 Sauber. But maybe he can gain towards them later, or like we mentioned, a safety car would be even better if that is possible. So we'll just have to wait around for that, maybe.
Nice.
100% it would be, yeah.
Well, SFK, you know, Alpine, you know, gearbox on the ropes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's go, Ed. Come on now. No, it's not for points, but you're doing a bit of a Danny Rick at the moment. Go on, son.
Let's go. Lap 18 of 29. Very nearly onto lap 19, of course. As the top three still battling away very nicely indeed ahead. And it seems to get a bit darker, isn't it? But it's like, I don't think it's set to that, is it? I think it's set, I don't know what it's set to, but
so, you know,
set.
I need to do math now. He has that penalty, okay? So, if it finished right now, he would drop down to P3. Razor would win. If Imad can gain a second, he would go to P, which would be 10 points. So basically, Imad has to overtake Lawal and Razor to win. Basically, has to like win the race.
yeah, yeah.
But it's a bit tough with the old hards. Like, I mean, old hards.
We'll see, because he is 4.4 seconds down now. You know, before you know it, the EIB will catch up to him. He's 6.9 behind, but, you know, Ahmad's not driving as fast as he could be, is he, at the moment?
Yeah, no, but Ali's broken the DRS to Razor, so he's trying to check out here tonight. And let me tell you, folks, he is not using the reusable grocery bags. He's using all. That's because he's a menace.
Yep. And then through the final few corners of this last sector and here in Abu Dhabi, it is Ali, sorry, ahead, then from Razor, then from Lawal. Lawal is right behind Razor, and it was a three-way battle. Now it's only about a two-way battle in this race as Ali takes the fastest lap. And 9 more to go.
Yeah, I'm gaining the time that he needs to win.
9 more times around the track, everybody.
Because that's 18 and 12. 6. Yeah, so as it stands, if Ali didn't have that penalty, Imad would win by 1 point.
Yeah.
Problem is, Razor has to stay within 3 seconds of the car in front for 9 more laps.
Yeah, is it possible? Voice crack. Is it possible?
Oh.
The guy ahead is on the fresh tyres, isn't he? It's going to be very hard for him. And he's got Lawal behind. He's trying to keep him at pace. Or trying to get through, sorry. So, not going to be easy. Geordie with a 3-second penalty in this race. But yeah, that's definitely not going to be easy at all. So, run us through it again. So, if Razor doesn't keep the 3-second gap and Ali wins, does it go to Imad or?
If it finished as it stands right now, Razor would win. But
the gap's 2.7 now. 2.8.
Yeah. So if the gap was over that, so if Ali just won the race, no penalty, I won.
Yeah.
So it's either of them winning by 1 point, basically.
Okay. Very tight indeed. Again, a voice crack. Very tight indeed, Dan.
Oh man, it's bad. That was the worst one. That was awful.
Right. Oh, Nat Northern in the pit lane. He will be putting on the brand new softs or
Oh
hards.
my gosh.
What's happened? Oh.
Almost. Oh, I thought it was an Abu Dhabi 2021. I've just seen a Haas in the wall. Oh,
Jesus.
you got my hopes up again, man. Stop getting my hopes up, man. This is awful.
Maybe we get something soon as Lawal and Razor. As Razor's now P3. Been overtaken. I mean, I think Ahmad would win now, wouldn't he? At this rate. He's got to have. And, Razor will not be a happy guy. He really won't. Ahmad's not driving brilliantly, but if he can hold on to where he is, he's going to go ahead and win it. I don't know in terms of constructors. I think McLaren might win it now because Geordie's P7, possibly.
Possibly, yeah. Actually,
I think it's looking more likely.
I actually didn't think about that.
So even if it does tilt the way
this
of
is
the
why
Saubers,
you do math, kids.
yeah. Even
if you never want to do your math, you might have to calculate for F1 in the future. Math kids.
Well, even
Right.
if
So, our predictions have actually gone out the window for this race, haven't they?
yeah, they have actually. Geordie's gone round in the same corner. It could have been an Abu Dhabi 2021. Look at he went round the exact same bit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it could have been.
That is 3 spins that could have been safety cars but weren't.
Could
Bro,
have been.
FIA, you should be fired.
I'm not happy. Lap 22 of 29. Ali ahead from Lawal from Razor. As it stands, ladies and gentlemen, Imad is the world champion at this moment in time. But how long will he hold that for? Can he hold it? That is the question. It can all change in a matter of seconds. And also, the McLarens now, it probably isn't looking like they're going to win the championship anymore. Because Geordie has bottled it for the McLarens.
It'd be the funniest thing if Razor and Lawal are battling so much that Imad catches up and then Imad crashes into Razor and Razor wins. That'd be funny.
Critical presence in the chat saying Massey's back.
Yes. No, actually, he's not. Massey would have thrown a red flag there. Restart the race and get rid of everyone's penalties.
Right.
You see, he made some bad decisions, but man, he was funny.
Yeah.
We went car racing.
There we go then. Razor gaining on
Yeah,
Lowell then. Down towards the left-hander. The McLaren trying to reinstate his championship, but I don't think he'll be able to do it because the gap between him and first is 4.5 seconds now. He needs to gain 1.5 at least. And oh, he's just dropping back, isn't he? He's just dropping back. I mean, it isn't looking like Razor's going to take this championship anymore. Lowell is going to go around the outside, and Lowell is the man ahead then through the left-hander there. The Alpine is into P2, Razor P3, I'm at 4, and I'm at on for the championship with the last few laps to go.
Yeah, it's a late charge for Lawal here. I will say, IMAD is not catching those cars. I got nervous for a sec because I thought Harold was in P5 because he's gaining on IEB in front of him. With about 5 or so laps to go. So, we'll see what goes on in the closing stages of this race. This second half has actually been so fast.
Yeah, it has.
Faster
really.
than the first half, that's for sure.
And on lap 24 of 29, here comes Razor on Lowell. Can he make that move? The McLaren on the backside of the Alpine, and Razor's going to give it everything. At the moment, there isn't really much point in him even giving it his all anymore.
Long shot, the 7 points behind, but he's giving it his all.
He'll give it.
You gotta
everything.
respect that.
Yeah.
You know what would be funny?
What would that be?
He still could do it if he gets the fastest lap.
Seriously?
He would tie if he gets the fastest lap.
Ooh.
Yeah, because currently IMAD wins by 1 point. So if Razor gets the fastest, then they tie, and then it goes to most wins.
Yeah, I mean,
not
fair
sure
though. It isn't looking likely for the McLaren to do that, is it? Fastest lap, but
no, absolutely not. You won't believe how much I just pooed myself when I thought that said IMAD on my screen.
Well, he's driving okay so far. Hopefully, touch wood, he can finish all right. But lap 25.
Safety car.
29, safety car. Come on, everybody. F1 gods bring us a safety car back. Razor, P3.
The Garrison jinx.
Yeah.
Manifestation. Come on now.
Let's go. Let's manifest it. You manifest it. Say something.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Oh, very nearly. At least how close he was to the barrier.
Alright, I'm just saying. That was crazy.
There's no way.
I'm just saying that was crazy.
Very nearly happened again. Very nearly.
That was instantaneous.
It was literally when we said it, wasn't it? That is mental.
Okay. We go.
It's crazy.
Alright. It's actually like mental. How crazy we are.
Well, should we predict it? Should we say it? How many laps? How many laps before safety car?
Alright. The next lap, safety car.
Next lap.
Next lap. Yeah,
Okay.
next lap.
Let's forget about it and see if we get anything. And here we go then. Razor trying to gain towards Lowell. Lap 25 or 29, only a few more to go. We are very nearly reaching the ending stages of this Grand Prix, and it's the Alpine ahead of the McLaren. As it stands, IMAD will become the world champion in the Sauber today, but if Razor can get the fastest lap, they'll be tying on points, and then it will go down to race wins. But Razor isn't as fast as he could be, and at the moment isn't looking like he will go ahead and win this championship. It's looking like it's slipping through his fingers. Here today, down the back straight as well, there's another little battle going on between the House of Lieutenant Boss and Nat Northern. Here we go. Can he try and gain? Can he make a move? He's a little bit further behind at the moment on lap 26 of 29. Is he able to make a move? No, he's very far back. Maybe he can try and gain. There's a half a second in it, and give us some action. Let's have a look.
Yeah, only 1 lap left for for safety car eligibility. So, if Ali crosses the line here, is basically done and dusted for the win.
Yeah, absolutely. And here comes Razor then on the backside of Larwell. Ooh, looking for that move. Found a bit of speed. Boss with a 3-second penalty as well.
Every single time I see a penalty, I think it's one of the top 4. I like it.
Here we go.
Imagine
away.
Ali penalty.
It'd be crazy.
Ali, yeah, definitely Ali penalty.
Here we go then. Lap 26 to 29 is about to conclude. It's now the 27th lap, and the safety car will not be able to come in, I don't think. Come out even, unfortunately.
Full safety cars can't. VSCs can, and red flags can.
Yeah.
So those are still could be possible, but that's about it.
Well, the race soon to be concluded. Ali has drove brilliantly, really. He's took it away, and that man has spoilt the party for Razor, because now Razor, he's not got a chance. Yeah, he will not be able to take that championship. And Imad is the man that is most likely going to be able to take it away here today, which is pretty good stuff. With Razor taking second place. The move on Larwell worked out, and second is all his. With only
it's
2 or 3
all
laps to go.
desperation now. Trying everything they can now at this point. I mean, you got nothing to lose anymore, right?
Yeah.
It's either you win, you lose the championship, or you lose the championship. I mean, what can you do?
I thought a car was around on the track there, but it was a marker board.
Don't do that. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
I don't think that does anything.
Okay.
I will check. We are checking.
We'll have a look. Have a look. Harold's 10 seconds behind.
If it changes any position at all, then Razor wins. If that does anything. Razor's just turned on the jets on this lap. Look at this. He's pulled 8/10 to the wall.
Jesus. Flying. He knows he's got to. He knows he's got to push.
Yeah, he's gaining time on Ali in front as well. He's turned on the jets.
Jeez, this man absolutely flying. It is the penultimate lap of the Grand Prix.
3-second Ali 3-second penalty. Definitely, please.
There's Edbeer and Charwar as well. I'm going to scrap at the back. Oh, it keeps doing that trying to connect thing on the screen.
That was about 5 laps too late, mate. If you did that about 5 laps ago, that would have been nice.
Well, would be nice for an Ali penalty.
Razor is just, jeez. He's driving angry.
He is. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we're on the penultimate lap of the Grand Prix. It'll be Ali that is leading this pack. He's 5.9 now, 6 seconds. He is going fast, isn't he, today? He really is. And he has took it away from a lot of drivers. He's out there at the moment and dominating this race. He heads round the final corner.
Final lap.
And the final lap begins here in Abu Dhabi. Under the lights, it's finally got a bit darker then here in Abu Dhabi on the last lap of the Grand Prix. And today, it is looking like Imad is going to take the championship. In terms of constructors, I think it will be the Sauber team as well, taking the constructors at the same time, possibly.
Battle for the podium is still on, though. I will say, for that second spot, it's going to be close.
It is. Is it the Saubers taking the what's it called?
The gap is 9, correct?
Yeah, gap's 9 between constructors. So, and McLaren in second. Yeah, it's got to be. So as it stands, ladies and gentlemen, as we are incredibly close to the end of this, we've got Razor having a bit of a battle then at the very end. Razor nearly going out of this race. It's lap 29 of 29. The final battle, the final scrap then here in Abu Dhabi before the end of this Grand Prix. The end of the race has come, and Larwell trying to make the final desperate moves, switching underneath. Where does that come from? We've been waiting for that move all race long. Larwell goes through, Razor now into 3rd place, ladies and gentlemen. And as we're about to round off this Grand Prix, and the screen reconnects, it'll be Mr. Ali then in the McLaren. He rounds off this race for us. Dominated the whole time and takes the win. Oh, down the inside.
Last lap dive.
What's going on? Last lap dive down the inside. It's Larwell second, Razor second, Larwell third, as Imad will come round soon to cross the line. This man in the Sauber has gave it everything. Did he just get a penalty? I don't think he did he? No, he's all good.
He got a 20-second penalty.
I'm
at podium.
at podium, and that man on your screen will take the World Championship here tonight. That is game over for him, and the Saubers take the Constructors too. They get both championships, and that is it from us here in Abu Dhabi. It is Ali first, Razor second, and I'm at third.
Right. Wow. He wins it by 4 points. Imad does.
Crazy. Honestly, the battle we get at the end. Everybody just decides to go full pelt, don't they?
I knew he was going to go for it. As soon as he started gaining on that last sector, I was like, he's going to send it last corner, isn't he? 20 seconds penalty is outrageous for that. No, it didn't do too much. Oh, just, jeez.
Here's Geordie then, towards the line. And that is it from us here in Abu Dhabi. And what a finish, everybody, here today in the World Championships. Both of them go to the Saubers today. Larwell gets the driver of the day.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But I'd give mine to... Who would you give your driver of the day to, Jack? Who do you think?
I think I'd give it to what's his name? Race winner. What did he, Ali? That's it. I think I'd give it to Ali.
Ali.
He's drove good.
Yeah. I'm gonna give mine to. I'm gonna give it to the world champion Imad. Great comeback drive, and just positioned his car right where he needed it to. But wow, bit of a interesting race. Was a bit slow towards the beginning, but that last little half to a quarter was absolutely amazing to watch.
Absolutely.
Just amazing.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me and Garrison here tonight for the Tier 2. That is the season concluded. I'm not sure when we're going to be back, but I will be back for your races again next season. Thanks for joining me. Tonight, Imad is the man victorious, and the Saubers are too. Unfortunately, Razor wasn't able to take it, but that is it from us. And have a very nice night, have a good break, and we'll see you next season. Good night.